Wait. Speak on that. Steely Dan beating Five Nights at Freddy's for the first time. 5 nights without a bite. Oh, it's probably it's the Nightfly reference, right? Anyway, we're not gonna do Tomodachi Life today because I'm pissed off. I started watching Ghibli yesterday, and his island began with a fucking fight. People were stomping around. They had fire coming out of their fucking head and shit, pissing me off. Why won't my island fight, bro? Anyway, I did make some new Miis last night, and I'm hoping that if I get them to mix it up a little bit, they might start to brew some drama later in the week, I hope. I did put some different personalities on the island. I put a reserved perfectionist on the island, and I derived it from base principles, by the way. The description of the personality was like most comfortable at home in their room being creative. Who do you think I made for that? Steely is really close, but it's not. You're in the right ballpark. In fact, I would say you're in the right part of the field, but you're not quite at the right position yet. Not Brian Eno, but in some ways you're closer. You're closer with Brian Eno. In some ways. Ooh, I don't see a Brian Wilson. You fucking got it, Brontus. Old ass Brian Wilson. And I'm wondering if this is some kind of creative drought because... And then how about... There was reserved, which is like slow at everything. And it's like, guy... Well, let me read the archetype for you. Maybe you'll be able to figure out who I made for this one. Carson Beck, Arizona Cardinal. Congrats on getting drafted. One of the last times that sentence is going to be aspirational, probably. Introvert, self-sufficient, and highly individual. Calmly lays out the facts. Has a lot going on deep down. Now, I'll start you off with a little breadcrumb. They are a fictional character from a television program. Okay, well, you're extremely... Oh, yo! You Doomer 80! You fucking got it without a second hint! Someone said Frasier, but I was about to say you're so close, but you're right, it's Niles. That's Niles Crane, bro. Also, can I say, I'm a little upset that you think Frasier doesn't let his emotions show, but has a lot going on deep down. Frasier lets his emotions show. It's surprisingly hard to make a David Hyde Pierce, because he has like a square head, but an insanely Giga Chad chin dimple. Niles is goated. Niles is what it's all about. Maris, I just want to talk. Why are you ruining my man's life? But on the other hand, if it wasn't for Maris, would he even be Niles? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what's so crazy. And does she even exist or whatever? I don't know, man. 2 5 stars in a row? Yeah, bro, 2 5 stars in a row. I watched Brief Encounter and Cleo from 5 to 7. I'm not going to give one of them 4 stars just so people think I'm not a 5 stars merchant. That's insane. You watch 2 of the best movies of all time, you observe them with objective eyeballs and rate them accordingly, man. Godard tomorrow? I'm thinking I need like a Jason Momoa movie to mix it up or something like that. Wait, this is good too. Been waiting for you to fucking show yourself. Training Day, 2 stars? Fuck you. I'm 24, never watched the movie. It fucking rips. That's my average hater right there. Great parody of my average hater. You never saw the movie? I've seen the movie. That's why I'm the only person whose Training Day review you should actually trust. Can I tell you, it kind of gave me an existential crisis this morning to be watching Cleo from 5 to 7 on the bike, but have Dan stream up on the computer monitor. And it took 45 minutes of the movie for him to even get off of the starting soon screen. And then the next 45 minutes were just his face talking and like, I don't know, trying to set up his Discord with Jobs or something. I'm not saying I'm doing anything better, by the way, but I was like, damn, Agnes Varda did this shit in 90 minutes. She was downright economical, directorially. Cleo from 5 to 7, incredible. Only thing that would be better, Cleo from 6 to 7. Wait. Okay, Yeti is evolving, and I love it. Mojik. And by the way, did you think that it was possible I wouldn't know Listening Wind? One of the deeper cuts from Remain in Light? Kind of calling it a deeper cut when the album has 7 tracks, kind of crazy. But Mojik holds his package in his quivering hand. Mojik strokes his package while thinking of a man. Wait, that's fucking good. The jizz in my cock. The jizz in my cock. The cum in my hand. The cum in my hand. The juice in my coke. Wait. That could be fucking good, man. Stream's off to a horrible start. I'm going to add an addendum to your comment. Stream is off for a horrible start for people who like to abstract themselves as if they are robots and not a computer shoved into biological machinery. It's basically just tubes with different kind of fluids going around. A little bit of electricity. You're becoming self-parody? Nah, I don't think so. I think I'm getting closer to touching the firmament. Sorry, it's taking me longer to drink my coffee today because the coffee shop ran out of biodegradable plastic lids. So I got to drink the iced Americano, but I have to drink it slowly so that the ice doesn't fall on my face instead of the biodegradable plastic lid blocking the ice for me. Why is your intro screen so blurry? Everything is so fucked up. This road decides without you, it cannot very far. You said Nespresso was pissing you off? Nespresso does piss me off. Because why the fuck am I out here thinking that I like George Clooney when all I ever see him in is espresso ads? Like, okay, bro made Michael Clayton. That was like 19 years ago. Now, the work that I've seen him in for the last decade is essentially just Nespresso ads, man. Come on, man. I know you got a satellite spying on Gaddafi or whatever, like, you got going on there. But at the same time, Nespresso, Oceans was good. Oceans was fucking peak, man. I got to see the Christophers. Movie's got me talking like that one lady who looks like Madonna from Orange is the New Black. He does kind of, like, that's, I don't know if this is okay to say, but he does sort of look like you hit cappuccino with like a ray gun that turned it human. And I think that's honestly aspirational to look like a cup of coffee like that. Like, he's a tall drink of water, let's put it that way. Is he still the sexiest man of all time? He's doing all right. I mean, like, you got to have a sliding scale once you get up to, like, your 60s or whatever. He does have the white foam shit going on. No doubt about it. Oh, okay, the coffee's done. Let's do some dose. Your mom's been done before? Yeah, bro. By my dad, and I don't know, like, statistically speaking, probably, like, a couple of other people before my dad, if I had to guess. I mean, they got married pretty young. That doesn't bother me. Like, you know, I came out of that oven, right? I'm not going to be mad that the oven is like baked other cookies before, bro. I need that shit to work so that I can come out with with my dough having risen. You didn't have to guess? It doesn't bother me. I don't know what you want me to say. It doesn't bother. She's a human being. I hope she's had sex, and I hope she's still having sex. I hope she has even more. A, it's none of my business, but B, I'm happy for her. That's disgusting? It's not disgusting at all, man. We all got shackled with the curse of horniness when we were fucking born. Obviously, you got to manage it a little bit, but don't don't go so far in the other direction. I don't want to be streaming to a generation of people who are like, I never drink, I never have caffeine, I don't do drugs, I allow myself no pleasures. Every movie I watch is an Amazon Prime original. Oh, like, come on, you got to get in touch with your flesh side a little bit, man. Asexuals can be horny. I know a guy, I gotta ask him about that. I don't know. I believe that that's true because you wrote it and I like to believe people, but I haven't really given it much thought. That makes sense to me. People on a damn diet can be hungry as well. I think maybe they're hungrier for all I know. You're onto something? I think I just took that from like the Bare Naked Ladies, ironically enough. If I had a million boners, if I had a million boners. I don't know what the fuck I would do, honestly. It seems like it'd be insanely annoying, for sure. This is the movie Signs, and that's the alien, bro! Enhance? No, man, if they had one ring camera, that movie would have been a lot shorter. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Also, from this shot, I can't tell what year this is from. But what's that movie where Tom Cruise is a pilot that smuggles drugs in from South America? Wait, this has a certain Jordan Peele type cinematography to it. It has a certain Nope quality, but obviously I don't think this is Nope. I don't think it's Field of Dreams. Wait, is this Interstellar, bro? It's like a farm with Matthew McConaughey's truck, and there's a modern avionic device. Okay, it is. And then this is the sandstorm. Okay, there you go. Ball knowledge 0. I mean, I got it in 2. It's pretty good. You have to forgive me for not having seen this 25 times. I was like 30 when it came out. I think it's a great movie, by the way. You won't find me being cynical about Chris Nolan. Oh, wow, the astronaut's sad. Wow. Well, can I say something? Can we give this astronaut his flowers? He's trying to save, like, the whole species. He is trying to save the whole species. It's not, what do you want from him? I would be pretty fucking in my feelings, too, if I was Matthew McConaughey. I do think it's crazy. No disrespect. But also, if you've not seen Interstellar, spoilers, but it did come out like 12 years ago or whatever. It's crazy when at the end of the movie he comes back and like his daughter's 100 years older than him and she tells him to fuck off. She's like, you don't need to come see me. Bro, that's your fucking kid. First off, I'm your father. You don't tell me what to do. And B, I'll stay here for as long as it takes, which I don't think is going to take very long, judging from the looks of things. But anyway, she literally said, like, don't wait here for another. You don't need to be here for 10 minutes. Go back to take a 10,000-year journey through space to go find Anne Hathaway. Like, she can wait 10 minutes, bro. Spent more time with the fuck-ass robots. Well, I mean, he did spend like 100,000 years with the fuck-ass robots or something. As the dad, what are you doing in that situation? Honestly, probably not going to outer space. But also, if the world is in such a fucked up place that they need me to go to outer space to save the human race, like, it's over anyway, man. I might as well just enjoy what little time I have left. There's no shot. We need a man with your unique skills in the space shuttle. What the fuck am I gonna do, man? I'll be, this is just like, have you guys seen John Carpenter's Dark Star? This is just like Dark Star, man. A consensus All-American. This North Carolina big man averaged over 17 points. That's not even that much. They score like 100 a game. 10 rebounds, kind of impressive, though. North Carolina big man. Kevin Love? I knew there was a couple famous Kevins. They should pump those numbers. Tim Cook is the current CEO of what trillion-dollar company? It's about as difficult as the college basketball question. You are, you're book smart. Book smart lady's name is Chloe? No. Is your last name Feynman? Wait, I can do this. She's in Booksmart. I know you, and then I think it's Paul Mescal. What is the name? What is your name? I have to I'm resetting. It's getting further away. Like, the information is getting further away from me. I know your name. I need to let it simmer for a second. This Hall of Fame NBA player has his own brand of XL gummies made in the shape of his face. I have absolutely no idea. Let's guess that it's Shaquille O'Neal because he's involved with everything. Ed O'Neill played a crotch-scratching women's shoe salesman. Okay, you make him sound like a pervert, but the thing is, if you've watched the show, he's literally ace. This is married... ... with children. Christian Bale first played Bruce Wayne. I don't know why I thought that said Bruce Wayans. This is Batman Begins. Very Nolan-heavy day so far. So what, we get drunk. So what, we smoke weed. We're just having fun. Our lyrics from this 2011 Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg song. I have no idea. Party. I have to tap. I don't know her name. Caitlin Deaver. Caitlin D. I knew Chloe. Cleo. Okay, 8%. I don't feel as bad about that. What is this song? Young, Wild, and Free. I'll be honest. I don't think I know that one, man. Prom Night 2012. I had my prom night in 2006. If they said they were like, hey, what song says, promiscuous girl, it's you that I want. I'm all messed up, and it's you that I want. It turns out I don't really know all the lyrics, but you know the deal. I was not listening to Peter, Bjorn, and John. I was listening to Peter, Bjorn, and John in 2007 when the fucking Whistle song came out. For like a month, you had a recurring bit of "so what, we stay sober, so what, we smoke nothing." Yeah, I stole it from Chibli's chat. The same way that's where I steal most of my good jokes. What was I listening to 2011? Fuck, man. A lot of Park Life by Blur, for sure. And like Best Coast. I feel like I was getting into Best Coast around then. I was getting into like, the world is lazy. I was listening to like Women. I wish I had a boyfriend. I wish I had a loving man in my life. You know, stuff like that. I was listening to Surfer Blood and like Real Estate. I was listening to a lot of stuff back there. I wasn't listening to Wiz fucking Khalifa. That's not women, that's girls? Whatever, man. I don't know shit about Lena Dunham, although I did watch Tiny Furniture. No, thank you. Why are you hating on Wiz Khalifa? Fear of the unknown. Heart disease. People don't Google things that will kill them, which is how I know I'm not neurotypical. Because I'll definitely be Googling like heart disease 100 times more often than fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. Who gives a shit, man? I mean, like, it's not who gives a shit about him necessarily, but it's like, what am I hoping to learn about Leonardo DiCaprio? I Google heart disease because I'm like, what are the symptoms? Black hole, kind of interesting for sure. Limb lengthening. I have to imagine materialists just didn't have that much of an impact on the culture, so I stay with black hole on this one. The Kingsman is really bad, so the Suicide Squad should be over that. Why did you see the Kingsman? For a while, I was loath to give up my status amongst millennials. And the only thing millennials love more than The Office is like, hey, there's a new movie that went direct to streaming. Oh, shit, Mark Wahlberg, Jason Momoa movie that went direct to Amazon Prime. This has got to be good. So I was just watching stuff because it was like, hey, it's out now and I can watch it. Now, I'm becoming even more annoying. I'm becoming like a 22-year-old Gen Z cinephile who is like, why the fuck are 22-year-olds telling me like, oh, if you like Cleo from 5 to 7, you got to watch this other Agnes Varda movie. You're not supposed to, your favorite movie is supposed to be Daddy's Home 2. Why the fuck are you in your second year of college telling me about like, but what's your favorite Jacques Demy movie? Is it The Umbrellas of Cherbourg or The Young Girls of Rochefort? Like, it's so crazy, man. It's aspirational, don't get me wrong, but like, and I'll take it any day over the millennials that are like, hey, have you seen, bro, don't look up. Here's the thing, go into it like it's a satire. We're literally living it right now. I own the Agnes Varda complete collection, but never tapped in. Then I dropped the box and tore the cardboard. I hate myself. I'm fake. Nick, you should tap in. Cleo from 5 to 7 is only 90 minutes long. It's crazy, man. Unironically, Cleo from 6 to 7 is the best part of the movie. Every time I see NL log a movie, I check a runtime. Bro, I'm only watching stuff that's over 100 minutes long on Saturdays. I'll save you a click. r/saved you a click. The good news is, like, nowadays, they don't make good movies that are 90 minutes long. They make decent movies that are 90 minutes long and bad movies that are 2.5 hours long. But back in like the 60s and 70s, they were making good movies that were 90 minutes long. I don't know if it's because like film was expensive or some shit like that, but like they were working within their constraints back then, man. All I know, and I apologize because I've done this bit a lot, but when you pick the movie on Criterion Channel and it starts with that Janus Films logo, you know you're in good hands. Purge all of the anxiety from within yourself. You're going to watch something, it's at the very least worth having watched. Bolivia? What the fuck? No, it's in the Wedge Antilles. Did you mean Antigua? I don't think I did mean Antigua and Barbuda. How about Trinidad and Tobago? Yo! Shit! Oh, holy fuck! Can I say something? Our average guesses have actually, we pulled it down like 0.3 in the last 6 months or so. That's pretty good. Like, that's an improvement. That's like watching your resting heart rate dip under 60. Remember when I was doing the sponsored stream for People of Note and my watch vibrated because my heart rate was like 44? I felt really sick. Like, I did not feel good in that moment. I thought there was a chance I could have had some kind of like pulmonary episode on stream for sure. But we make it back. We make it back. That's Fiji, bro. That's where the water comes from. That makes a lot of sense, to be honest with you. Wallace and Fortuna pretty close, though. Wallace, Wallace and Big Tuna, bro. David Wallace and Jim from The Office. Dude, we need that. We need that on Paramount Plus and Peacock. Too sweet. Wallace and Big Tuna. Silence millennial? I don't really mind being a millennial. I think it's okay. August 29th, 2003. So, okay, one second. It's the 9th grade. The summer between 9th and 10th grade, but about to start the 10th grade. Starring Travis Schiffner. This was kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake territory. Ray Wise. He could taste your fear? Is this like a House of a Thousand Corpses or Victor Salvia and Jonathan? What the fuck is this? When their bus is crippled on the side of a deserted road, a team of high school athletes discover an opponent they cannot defeat. Jeepers Creepers? Jeepers Creepers 2. Jeepers Creepers 2. Jeepers Creepers 2 was number 1 at the box office the last week of August of 2003. A fantasy comedy romance from 2003 star... Oh, you are... Yes. Okay, now I know exactly where I was now. My uncle and aunt came to visit us right around this time because they went to the theater to watch Freaky Friday. And that was no joke. It was like a 40-minute drive. Okay, so now that I'm back, what else was... Spy Kids 2 came out right around this time, I think. Samuel L. Jackson in a crime action thriller. Probably Changing Lanes. Changing Lanes kind of good as fuck. Samuel L. Jackson and Colin Farrell. Wait a minute. I should know this. Hondo Harrelson recruits Jim Street to join an elite unit. Oh, I guess it's LAPD, bro. Am I freaking out? Is it not? Oh, you're right. It's SWAT. I give up. It's not LAPD. Kind of the original John Wick. This shit made $207 million worldwide. Touchstone Pictures. A Western... Okay, well, this should be Brokeback Mountain. Never mind. Starring Kevin Costner from 2003? And Robert... No place to... Just give it to me. A former gunslinger takes up arms again when his cattle crew... Open range. I was alive! I was alive back then. How do I not know any of these movies except Freaky Friday? This is why it made $272 million, bro. Starring Johnny Depp. Yeah, that's the first Pirates movie. I saw that one in the theaters. Best start believing in ghost stories. You're in one. Makes you feel any better? That was my junior year, and all I remember is Spider-Man 2. Silence Millennial. Spider-Man 2 came out May 2004. They will divide us. Yeah, bro, that's the same school year. Sorry, Megress. The school starts the Tuesday after Labor Day in Canada. Is that a Muji shirt? I think I saw it there off Robson. Well, Hard Nut, you fucking clocked me. I know you're in Vancouver right now, or at least were last week. Yes, I bought 7 of these shirts at Muji on Saturday. No one has ever clocked me harder than that in chat. But they even got the location right. It was the one off Robson. I'm not... Libby, if you're here, no offense. I ain't going out to Metrotown just to go to Muji. That's not when I could be down there in the West End amongst all the great restaurants, the great Korean restaurants. I mean, I'm not waiting 80 minutes to get noodles at Dombo. That's insane. But regardless, I'm going to try the daily challenge. And already I know something, because in Mockingjay we have Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore can get you to Boogie Nights. I know where I'm going. Okay, I know where I'm going to start, because it's going to be Julianne Moore, and then it's going to be Boogie Nights. One of my many 5 stars from this year. That takes you to Philip Seymour Hoffman. I'm so fucking stupid, man. No, you're not, man. You were living your truth or whatever. This takes you to Lebowski, which takes you to Buscemi, which takes you to Fargo, and all of a sudden you're at Frances McDormand, Nomadland Swanky in like 22 seconds or something like that. You come out via Strathern, and now you're looking for probably Nicolas Cage. You're probably not going to connect to Téa Leoni, if we're being honest here. Wait, we're gonna go Richard Jenkins, Shape of Water, Michael fucking Shannon, Bad Boys 2, Taya Leone? No. Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys 1. Taya Leone, The Family Man. That's fucking crazy! I'm in love with the shape of water. Bro, you ain't in love with the shape of water. You're just in love with the shape of the container it's in. You got Bradley Cooper's Silver Linings Playbook, Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, just one problem. Where's Swanky, bro? I didn't see Swanky in there. Dallas Stars 500 plus penalty minutes in his career. Am I crazy to think we might have a Mike Ribeiro in here? That's a crazy pull, man. No one has ever looked more like a disgraced New York City governor or state senator while being in the NHL. That's so crazy. Oh, man. Now that's a fucking old school hockey face, man. This is what 29-year-old men were meant to look like, okay? We used to be a proper society, man. He does look a little bit like a me. He looks a little bit like a me, too, I wish. Capitals 20-plus assists in a season. Yeah, I'm thinking Joe Juno. I'm thinking we're going Joe. I want to, wait, is there like am I crazy to type Chris Carter here? I haven't thought about this Chris Clark. That's a fucking, I literally have not thought about this guy in 25 years. But I remember him being consistently considered one of the most underrated active NHLers. Okay, New Jersey Devils 20-plus assists in a season. Bro, that's Sergei Brylin. That's got Sergei Brylin written all over it. He's the Derek Zoolander, Blue Steel. Imagine NL's Cam, but Joe Biden chilling in the background doing stuff. Am I crazy to say, like, and I don't mean this to, I understand he's going through some health concerns. Has any president disappeared faster than Joe Biden? You'd think they'd at least be asking him questions or something like that, and he'd be giving some answers. Like, okay, well, apart from presidents who kind of had a William H. Macy style event in office, I'm surprised they would at least be like, putting him on the news and being like, hey, what do you think of, have you seen Project Hail Mary yet or something like that? He's sick? Well, I know he's sick. I said he's sick, but I thought they would at least be asking him some questions, like keeping him in the public eye to some degree. He's old as hell. He's not even that old in like a cosmic sense. He's older than Bob Dylan. That is crazy, man. I was thinking, do you think we're just going to skip millennial presidents, man? Were we talking about that on stream or was I talking about it in the Discord? I think we might go straight from like silent generation boomer presidents, like straight to Gen Z, man. We're skipping Gen X. Obama strikes me as kind of a Gen X president. He's always saying stuff like they never thought we'd have a basketball playing president and stuff like that. He strikes me as a guy he drank from the hose growing up. Borders on Gen X, but also spiritually a millennial. Okay, I could see that. Oldest Gen Z is only 28. Whatever. I don't give a f. I'm sorry. I'm sick of hearing about it. Wake me up when the youngest Gen Z is 30. Because that's when finally I can say some shit about Gen Z without people immediately going, some of Gen Z is still in the 6th grade right now. I will start blaming them for the climate crisis when the youngest Gen Z is 30, okay? It's the golden rule. I'm going to treat them like they treat me. You brought it up? Yeah, I'm the streamer. The rules are different for me. We didn't do anything? I know, bro. I know. I was there. I saw an inconvenient truth at the screening room. And I was like, somebody's got to do something about this. Al Gore, what do you want me to do? I'm 19. Al Gore! You're the one who's supposed to do something, man! You were the vice president of the United States of America for 8 years, man. What am I supposed to do? I'm in sophomore year of university. Undergrad. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck Jimon Honsu is in that has a character name in the title. I got to think about that one. I've seen Captain Marvel. I didn't know Jimon Honsu was in Captain Marvel, bro. I didn't know he's in Aragon. Fuck you, man. I hate seeing this fucking poster. This poster pisses me off, man. Gladiator? But his name is not Gladiator, if I may. Batman's name isn't the Dark Knight. It's just his name isn't Batman either. But this shit is not going to be called Bruce Wayans. Captain Marvel's named Carol Danvers. You're a nerd. You're a nerd. You're a nerd for knowing that. Just so you know. Do you think the tiny man sold the ring to the soldier because the tiny man had already tried giving it to the woman and also got rejected when they were crouched in the corner when they were both thinking of forbidden love? No. I think the tiny man and the soldier had a moment of, homosexual attraction. And then the soldier felt like his masculinity was threatened as a result of that, and he overcompensated by trying to give the waitress the ring. And then the waitress said, "My darling, that just ain't enough," or some shit like that. But the desk clerk says it happens every day. It hurts so bad to see spamming your shitty joke rewarded like this. Literally, it's a funny question. It's literally not my fault that both Yeti and I are the only people who respect Bob Dylan's 1976 album Desire. Everybody else is, add clavicular to your island. When are you going to add clavicular to your island? You got a real problem with Yeti. I don't understand why. This isn't even gay Bob Dylan. In the song, the soldier and the tiny man and the soldier was out somebody in love. The desk clerk says it happens you can take your money, but I don't know how you'll spend it in the tomb. The boiler in the basement blue. Soldiers can be ladies too? Yeah, not on Black Diamond Bay, bro. Not on Black Diamond Bay. They're way behind the times over there. Yeah, on Black Diamond Bay, the only thing that women can do is stand on the veranda with the Panama hat and then have a passport that shows a face from another time and place, but she looks nothing like that. She does try to save the Greek guy from killing himself, though. Just help, there's danger near. Something like that.
Trophy, a noun meaning something gained or given in victory or conquest, especially when preserved or mounted as a memorial. Trophy comes from Greek tropein, meaning turn or route, through Latin and French. Trophy,
she all right, man?
Amulet. A noun.
Pregnant ass pause after amulet.
Jicama, a noun meaning an edible starchy.
She really said jicama. You know you're getting cooked when the AI vocalizer is worse at pronouncing words than the Tomodachi Life synthesizer.
Peregrination, a verb meaning to travel especially on foot. Walk.
Peregrination, okay.
Haughty, an adjective meaning blatantly and
haughty.
Intriguing, an adjective meaning engaged. Proscenium, a noun meaning the stage of an ancient Greek or Roman theater.
Oh, it's an S before the C, isn't it? Proscenium. Wait, she doesn't try to save him, bro. She didn't know that he was about to kill himself, even though she passed him in the hallway. I don't know how you see a guy with a rope and think, yeah, that's the Soviet ambassador. She was just trying to get the higher ground. She knew that he was trying to kill himself because he asked for a rope and a pen that will write. Then she said, the desk clerk said, am I hearing you right? And the boiler in the basement blue. I think she knew him. What are you saying? REM poster, I got baited into thinking you weren't posting lyrics. I DoorDashed some Shake Shack for lunch on my company's dime. The shit was $58 and $20 of fees and tip. How do people live like this? Bro, they show you the price on the app before you click confirm order, just so you know. You don't have to do this moralizing thing where when the food arrives, you look at the receipt and go, wait, it was this expensive? When you're about to click it, you can go, wait, this is too expensive. I'm just going to go to the store. It's on the company dime? Yeah, I'm just saying, but why are you surprised by the price after it arrives instead of when you order it? That's insane. You know what I find? I find it sanctimonious and disingenuous, quite frankly. Because you're you want to feel like you're being crushed under the boot of DoorDash, even though you didn't actually, well, you know what? You did kind of pay for it because it's priced in. That's the thing. When you're on your company's card, I mean, your company's paying for it. That's money that could have gone to you instead. But I get it feels different. I understand that. But at least, can I say something? At least you ordered some real fucking food on your company's dime. I hate when you're at like an event or something and they're like, hey, we got a catered lunch and it's all sandwiches that are like this big. Like you couldn't, and it's not like there's no problem with like eating 9 different sandwiches. Don't get me wrong, but like it's not real food. Pizza dough and clams. Pecorino Romano, one of the most underrated cheeses. I got to say this is from Italy. Wait, it's probably from the United States. This is probably from like Quahog or something. White clam pie. Yes. Yes, what the fuck is your problem, man? It looks good. Penis diameter, that's way too personal. I'll give you the radius. Hot-filled bun of the week. Maple syrup and roasted ham loins, sage and onion stuffing, tomato relish. That Pepsi looks good as fuck, man. Looks good as fuck. I mean, this looks fine. I'm not going to be sanctimonious. The Pepsi looks so fucking good, man. It's... like the beer, whatever, but look at the bubbles on the outside of that soda. It looks so fucking good. It's not gonna win because whatever. Probably take Hawaiian loaded fries. I guess it's like Hawaiian because it has pork in it, which is it's a little specious at the end of the day, but you know, looks all right. So I do see that it's 10 cents. But just the physical sensation of reaching your hand into that sticky plastic bag to retrieve the sausage is unacceptable to me. That's not an appropriate way to serve that. I do not want to put my hand in there to grab that. I thought it would win because it was 10 cents, though. Holy cow. Micheladas from Mexico. Beer with lime, hot sauce, and chili salt. Price for one, £4.20. Jerk chicken looks okay, but I mean, all right, never mind. I forgot it has tomato sauce. They were drinking cachaça from a shell. No, they weren't. They were drinking Kirschwasser from a shell. They were not drinking cachaça from a shell. Go look up the lyrics to Babylon Sisters. They were not drinking cachaça from a shell. They were drinking Kirschwasser from a shell. San Francisco, show and tell. Chili cheese roast potatoes versus, yeah, I'm not buying the steak from WrestleMania Vegas, obviously. Falafel versus chili cheese fries. Now, this is like a classic, don't pit my goats against each other. If I may say something, at the risk of farming -2s that will then turn into +2s by the time I finish my sentence, falafel, one of the best foods that usually tastes pretty bad. Just because so many, at least in North America, so many outlets are not doing the falafel. They're not giving it the respect it deserves. They're making the falafel and then reheating it at the point of ordering so that it can be done quick serve. And then it comes out dry and gummy instead of frying it to order, which is fair because when you go into like a falafel store, you don't necessarily want to wait like 15 minutes for your wrap to come out or whatever. But like, I'd say at least like 70% of the time I order falafel, I'm like, man, why didn't I just get like the shawarma? It just holds up better to this maladroit preparatory routine. I'm still going to pick it. It's a fair battle though. I really like Kanaka broth, don't get me wrong, but what is aborrajados de platano maduro? Ripe plantains, sliced, fried, and stuffed with cheese. Sorry, Sweden, that's gonna clear. Beijing Cauda? I mean, can I say something? I've never had my caucasity more validated than when I saw the video of Ludwig eating Peking duck from one of the best Peking duck restaurants and going like, it's all right, but it's a little greasy for me.
All right, can I complain?
Yeah.
It's too much.
What do you mean?
The skin fat becomes a bit nauseating.
More for me?
Huh?
More for me? That's good.
Can you really eat it infinitely?
With enough rice, yeah.
Yeah, I guess the rice is what you need. Because otherwise it's like pork belly.
I think, yeah, with the tortilla, I probably would double up on the tortilla.
The tortilla's too thin. Yeah, if it's just Kalia, I'm like 6.
6?
5. If it was just Kalia fat and nothing else on the table, it's like a 3.
We had it in Singapore twice, I think, and both times I was like, it's fine. Like I can eat it and be reasonably pleased to eat it, but I do find it really, really greasy. That's good though. Well, for a couple of pieces, but they're cutting up a whole duck for 2 people, man. Like that's a lot of meat. He did keep calling the crepes tortillas, but like, I mean, he was actually at the restaurant. You were watching it from Ohio, so I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. What is the bun, though? It's a bun. It's a donut. I'll take the Beijing Cauda on that one. That's fine. Just means that I'm more woke because I chose the one that wasn't a donut. We need to get more woke. I'm not anti-woke. I'm pro-woke. Let's start right there. I was talking about it in the Discord today. I always think about my 9th grade English teacher who was like proto-woke in 2002. And she railed on our whole English class because we were taught to use they, them when we didn't know the gender of the subject in the sentence. And then she was like, you do not use they, them. According to the English style guide, which she pulled out like a fucking fat ass reference book. She was like, if you don't know the gender of the subject, the default to use is he/him. And I think about her all the time because she was woke back in 2002. She wore like chunky ass turquoise necklaces and long art teacher style dresses with overalls, okay? But she didn't, society turned and now all of a sudden she looks evil. She also taught us to use 2 spaces after a period, but like, you know, I mean, she was born in like 1940 or something like that. So what do you mean? We don't use the Oxford space anymore, man. You know what's annoying as fuck is trying to figure out where to put the punctuation when you're using quotation marks. Because it sucks to like put the punctuation in the quotation mark, close the quotation, and then put another punctuation mark at the end. Like that feels inelegant, man. I love to do, my favorite type of sentence to write with like dialogue or a quote is like start the sentence with the quote, end it with a comma, close the quote, subject exclaimed, comma, reopen the quotation to finish the sentence with the rest of the quote, like a little blump, like you have a little dip in the sentence and you come back up at the end. It has a great rhythm to it, man. Why are your fingers so curvy? You got a problem with this? Doesn't this look like this would fuck up a bongo, man? Doesn't this look like this would get a serious slap out of a fucking bongo? What Jimmy Stewart movie was once accused of being communist propaganda? It's a Wonderful Life. How is it a communist propaganda? Doesn't it literally teach you how banking works? The bank doesn't have your money, bro. The bank doesn't have your money. They took it. They don't have it anymore. They gave it to some other motherfucker. And you know what's great? That dude doesn't have it either. That dude doesn't have it either, man. He gave it to another motherfucker. You know what's crazy is that some of it probably made its way back to you in a fraction of what you originally gave to them. Because it's all spread. You know how you got some atoms from like Tyrannosaurus Rex inside of your body right now? You got some money that you deposited in your savings account circa like, 1992. Ain't nothing to take out, man. It's all just items on a ledger. Touching on her Bronx childhood and time at Yale, My Beloved World was a 2013 memoir hit for what legal eagle? I don't know, maybe Sotomayor? Oh, the only species naturally occurring outside of the Americas. I think there's other species that are outside of the Americas, to be honest. Like, what about hippos and shit, bro? Peyote or not, legend has it an eagle carrying a snake landed atop what plant? And that's where Mexico, maybe a cactus, bro? That makes more sense. Good flag. It was one of the best flags. I'll be honest, North American standards, Canada, USA, and Mexico all got peak flags. I know it hurts to hear if you're from one of the 48 European countries whose flag is just 3 different colors of stripes. But like we got some serious, our flag game is really strong up here in northern North America. Listen, I hate America as much as anybody else, okay? Maybe even more. The only reason I feel comfortable even saying that is there's so many Americans here who are like, no, that's valid. But like the flag and the anthem are really good. I do find it to be virtue signaling when people say the U.S. anthem is bad. I think Canada is fine. It's a little, it kind of wafts over you. It inspires a little bit of national pride now and then. But like they were cooking with the Star Spangled Banner, man. Or the ramparts type shit. Oh, the fucking rockets, red glare. The bombs burst. The syllabic element of it, the meter gets a little fucked up. The bombs bursting in air. Are you being dead ass? I think Oh Canada's fine, but come on. Can you really, with a straight face, look here and tell me that Oh Canada mogs the Star Spangled Banner? They planted a couple of feet in the ground to sing the Star Spangled Banner. I'll give them credit for that one. Oh, Canada's far better. You're virtue signaling. I'm sorry. Because you disagree with me, you're virtue signaling. Oh, Canada's fine. I don't dislike Oh Canada. I think Oh it's a serviceable to good national anthem. But now the Mexican national anthem, I don't know because I have to wait until they win a gold medal in ice hockey or curling to know what it sounds like. So it's gonna be a minute, I think. I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm just saying they got a long road. I do like, dude, the Bell Center, Le Centre Bell has been fucking rocking lately, man. I love when they sing the anthem in French. You know why? Because fuck you, man. Why shouldn't they? It's Quebec. You're watching the fucking Montreal team play hockey. Learn French or fucking tolerate it. I'm tolerating it. I know. Do I know French? I watched Cleo from 5 to 7 today, so I'd say petit peu, sans trois type shit. Okay. Oh, animated movies the year they were released, starting with the latest. Okay. Starting with the latest. The oldest movie here is Toy Story 2, which came out in 1999. Shrek 2 came out in 2004. Incredibles 2 is after Finding Dory. Now, here's what Monsters University is pre-Finding Dory. The question is Kung Fu Panda 2. I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to leave it right there. We're playing the hits, man. 17th century French cardinals. Okay. But also French male non-fiction authors, foreign ministers. Are you Cardinal Richelieu, who I do not know? You're also an Alexander. Are you Cardinal Richelieu? Yeah, sure, man. Also, I don't know who that is, but I did get sick on a channel steamer named Cardinal Richelieu. So let's go with the other one. What the fuck were they saying in Brief Encounter? They make a reference to Cardinal Richelieu in Brief Encounter. How do you know it? Because I watched A Lean Night, bro. 2 nights ago, or 2 mornings ago, I watched Brief Encounter, David Lean. They talk about Cardinal Richelieu. 20th century African-American painters, born in 60, died in 88. National League, wait, are you Hawaiian Islanders players? A National League All-Star. It's Barry Bonds, bro. San Francisco Giants players, won the Gold Glove. American sports people in doping cases. Yeah, okay. Are you not clocking that I'm standing on business? I lost all respect for Barry Bonds, not for the drug stuff, but when I found out he sleeps 12 hours a night. Literally, none of us know what we're capable of if we just slept 12 hours a night. It's literally not fair. I thought it was an apples to apples comparison. I thought we were comparing ourselves to somebody who sleeps 6 to 9 hours a night. But no, he sleeps 12 hours a night. Wait, 2000 Hong Kong films set in Shanghai and Singapore? Bro, that's In the Mood for Love. Yeah, it's 100% in the mood for it. Couldn't be anything else. Akiya Faith Chiyoda, Tokyo, Electronics Districts, Otaku, that's Akihabara. Come on, bro. You know who you're talking to right now? Do you know who you're talking to right now? Beer in the Czech Republic, this Pilsner, bro. You don't even need to read the rest. You don't even need to read the rest. Scored 6. I was going to say, can I say, I thought today's was kind of tough. So I felt like by getting 6, we were crushing it today. Bonds on base percentage is crazy. Well, it was fucking like all he did was hit home runs and walk, man. And sleep. Yeah, that's right. Sub me out, coach. Sub me out. I got to go home and get my 14 hours. Fuck off, man. Why does he have jaundice right now? Sometimes my lighting gets all screwed up from the camera. I assure you, I actually look pretty alive right now. I got some sun on the weekend, so I got a little color in my cheeks. Believe it or not. I'm telling you, tip color, normal, but I can't tell you what normal is because everyone goes, it's not purple. Bro, I don't know what to tell you. It's a little purple. I didn't fucking invent it, so don't take it up with me. I know I ask this like once a year. Can we be honest? It's a little purple. Not everybody's, I'm sure, but it's a little purple. Yeah, undertones. Exactly, undertone. It's mostly like the color of a number 2 pencil eraser, I guess, but there's a little purple in it. Because of you, I'm insecure about my penis. I wouldn't really... I mean, that seems invalid to me. I shouldn't really be making anybody feel insecure about their own penis. Stretch opposite spring taut to avoid starter humming on and off. I want to say it's summer. Opposite spring? Can I hit you with something? How about winter? Sorry, y'all, new keyboard. Stretch opposite spring taut. The clues indicators are to avoid starter and on and off. 2 of these are selection indicators. One directs us to take every second letter, and the other points us to the first letter of a word. Our third indicator is a deletion indicator. I kind of get lost on the cryptic, the minute cryptic, when the sentence doesn't make sense. Like when I have to spend all of my brain power just to parse what the actual meaning of the sentence is. Stretch opposite spring taut to avoid starter humming on and off. Like this one to me seems like the words were placed there with an air of artifice, and I find it disrespectful. This took me 2 seconds after checking the indicators. Okay, bro, you got it after you cheated. Congratulations. You're smarter than me. Cut the shape perfectly in half. Excuse me. Wait, I haven't done anything yet. I just right-clicked by accident while looking. Oh! Way off, way off, way off, way off. Okay, fuck you. You don't know how to divide shit in half. Doctordle, don't bum me out today. Yeah, nobody cares about 55-year-old men, so this one should be fine, even if he's got, like, you know, the Black Plague or whatever. 55-year-old man prevents with several months of chronic diarrhea, cough, and unintentional weight loss. Salmonella typhi. He reports occasional abdominal pain and worsening arthralgias. I'm going to say Campylobacteriosis. Physical exam reveals hyperpigmentation of the skin and mild abdominal tenderness. I got horrible news for you, bro. You have cirrhosis of the liver. You have liver failure, man. You got Chinese liver fluke. You have a pyogenic liver abscess, man. Laboratory studies show iron deficiency anemia and hypoalbuminemia. Shout out to all the doctors out there. I think you got alcoholic cirrhosis, man. Neurologic findings include rhythmic eye oscillations with synchronized jaw contractions characteristic of oculomasticatory myarrhythmia. You got coronary heart failure, man. Small bowel biopsy demonstrates foamy macrophages in the lamina propria that are PAS positive and diastase resistant. You literally have, like, you got Giardia lamblia, Whipple disease. Can I say something? He got some kind of gastrointestinal infection. Who cares? This guy's toast. Literally, what's crazy is that if you're a 55-year-old man, your doctor will look at this and go, yeah, you got Whipple disease. Go home, get some sleep. Go home, get some. Make sure you drink a lot of water. You know you're fucked when they bust out the Kirkland signature bottle of ibuprofen. This is what women experience at all times, regardless of their age. I guess that we should all be satisfied with our standard of care then. Shout out to all the doctors in the chat. You guys, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about other doctors. You think VGH would have offered you MAID? I don't think VGH would have. I also, if I may, first off, I'm not necessarily anti-MAID, but I definitely just needed some antibiotics. I don't think my doctor is one of the doctors that would have offered MAID, because then I would have had to have actually seen them for an examination, I think. Instead, basically, they were like, you're dying? Come back in 6 weeks. Recently brought back, does anyone give a fuck about me? Does anyone care if I live or die amongst the buds? And it's going very hard. Completely like fucking up a bit and then saying, does anyone care if I live or die? Actually goes crazy. It's literally like when you get hit in Super Smash Bros, but you press the button right when you land so your character gets right back up. You tech the fall. It almost like, it turns the negative of the bit into a positive. 2008 with 1 billion views. Some Black Eyed Peas shit. Bandages by the Hot Hot Heat. Wait, that's really... Oh, this is Viva La Vida by Coldplay. Yeah. Think your friends can beat that? I'm not clicking that share button. Live life in Spanish. Living La Vida Loca? Yeah, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you. I don't really care. Can I say something? One of the best pisses of the day is the piss right after you've had your cup of coffee when your piss smells a little bit like coffee. And I already hear you going, oh, that's disgusting. How is it disgusting to talk about something smelling good? It literally smells better than regular piss. So it's not disgusting. Did you sit or stand? I'm going to be dead ass with you. I stood, but I have been making more of an effort since yesterday's stream to sit when I pee. But I slipped into muscle memory when I took my bathroom break just now. But thank you for clocking to me that I'm standing on business right now. I appreciate that. I'm trying to make it a habit, but if I may, I have been pissing standing up for like 37 years or some shit like that. So it's going to take a little bit to break the habit. Why pivot? Wife asked me to. I did the classic husband thing, which is put up a little bit of a fight to satisfy my own pride and then go, you know what? I'll make an effort for this. Can I give it? If you're a younger guy right now, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn because I'm not a perfect individual, but that's, I think, an aspirational model of modern masculinity. You got to put up you can't just be like, okay, fine. You're right about everything. I'm wrong about everything. You have to put up a little fight and then acquiesce. That's the proper way to handle it. You got to show you got a little bit of a spine, but then also relent. Always relent? Well, it depends on the battle, I suppose. But once we fix the sitting and standing to pee dilemma, I literally just have one more hanging Chad, which is that according to my wife, I fold t-shirts wrong. Now, I'm doing it with her method now, but it's still taking a while to become second nature to me. I have always been hold the t-shirt out by the shoulders, fold the two sleeves backwards, then fold it in half across the prime meridian, and then fold it in half twice the other direction. She is fold it in half across the prime meridian, then fold the sleeves back and fold it twice. You fold it into thirds? Well, yeah, if you're folding for to show off a logo on the front in the closet or whatever. I will say I had 10 minutes of free time on Sunday. I haven't donated it yet, but I filled up a reusable tote with 20 shirts that I don't want anymore so that my drawer can fit clothes that I actually wear. It's always awesome. You should literally do it as soon as you get home from work tonight. Any shirt you have not worn in a year, not to steal Marie Kondo's whole bit, you're not going to fucking miss it, man. You're not going to miss it. If you literally, for less than 0.3% of the year, you're wearing this, come on, man. There are a lot of Twitch shirts in there, but I also have recently, maybe last year and the year before, I donated a shitload of Twitch merch, man. Can't do it tonight, got to get my 12 hours. Fair enough, Shohei. All my shirts are plain black tees. Dude, you know how much it fucks with me that the color that looks best on me is actually black? It's taken me so long to accept it because of the Ricky Gervais stink, but it's fucking, it makes me pop. I don't know what to say, man. Ricky Gervais kind of fucked me on that one. Not to mention, I'm an atheist too. Let me tell the fellas I'm on route. I'm ready, players. I'm the last one.
Okay, yeah, you're ready, my guy.
I'm ready. I'm literally 5 minutes early.
Yeah,
you are. Yeah, that's very
pee.
fair.
I gotta pee, so I'm gonna.
You were so excited. You were like, "Oh, I'm here first. I'm here for." Oh, they're all three in Discord waiting for me, huh?
Well, I was kind of crashing out because I said one of the best peas of the day is the pee right after you have your cup of coffee when your pee kind of smells like coffee. And everyone said that's disgusting. And then I said, how is it disgusting to talk about something smelling better than usual? And then I kind of gagged them a little bit.
It's just any pee talk, right?
Well, but then they're always talking about drinking it. So like, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's sanitary.
Ryan, you want to show your chat that video I linked? You don't have to.
Wait. Let me see. Is this the video of the tornado touching down?
It going up, actually, but pretend to reverse it and pretend it's the other way around.
Yeah, play it backwards.
Play it in reverse.
Wait, the clip of you saying "we got it" is so good,
dude.
That's some.
I'm so
real hype,
sad.
Man. I love that.
I'm so sad. The stream cut out when we were driving to this because it was genuinely. I learned what it was like to fear for my life. I learned.
Oh, look at that thing. We gotta stay out ahead of it though, so get your film. Okay, we're good. It's lifting a little bit.
You know what's so sad is we thought the tornado was coming right to us in this footage because it originally was, but it changed direction. So we were actually okay where we were. The second we leave right here and jump into the car,
I'm sorry.
The twin tornadoes dropped and we missed them.
I saw that. I saw that on Chibli's stream.
Yeah, we were like, okay, let's reposition because we're not safe here. We get in the car, the twins drop down for like 20 seconds, and then we turn around. They're already up by then. We didn't even know they were there. And yes, we are. This is the official Shidler tornado.
It's
the town of Shidler, Oklahoma.
You want to hit us with a spiel?
Sure. I can hit you with a spiel. Are you guys all ready?
I think I'm ready. Y'all ready?
Hashtag ads. You got your.
of course.
You got
hashtag ad, baby.
You got your little timer commands.
Hashtag marker or slash marker. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wake up, honey! New multiplayer shooter has just dropped. It is new. I said I would do this spiel and I immediately forgot. The first thing, most important thing, we're playing Far Far West. It's out right now. It's also 10% off for its opening week sale. Thank you to Fireshine Games for the sponsorship. It's me, it's Bear, it's MALF, and it is Apollo, who's named Huh, which is why I was having some trouble. It wasn't that I forgot who the fourth person was. It was that his name was Huh, so I got confused. Exclamation point Far Far West, or scroll down below the video player to click the link and get some more information.
So is it like you do a mission, come back and buy upgrades, do another mission?
You got it.
That sounds about right to a guy like me.
Everyone must be at the dock.
Protect machine.
Choose between the Canyon, desert, or Far West, which feels like an appropriate place to go.
Well, also we got like type of mission, escort a payload, more XP.
There's more XP.
Fire the nitro cannon sounds like fun to me.
You're absolutely right. There is more XP on escorting a payload.
Oh.
Or craft and overload TNT. Both the ones on the right.
Okay.
Are more.
Okay.
I'm good with whatever, you know. I'm gonna win.
I want
big
this
XP,
mission,
baby.
I
want this mission.
I want this mission. I desire this mission.
I think if we all pick it,
the host is choosing
I think
a
the
mission.
host picks it.
To the host who may boast the most.
So start mission.
I want this mission.
I want this mission.
And then normal difficulty. Okay.
I want this mission.
There's no confirm or send it button. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, there it is. It was hiding behind the chat. It was hiding behind the
Damn chat.
Wait,
I want this mission.
Are you playing on your own display window?
What? No. The in-game chat, like the things you guys were popping up. Yeah, I want
so
this.
us spamming.
Yeah, exactly.
I want this mission. Actually made it so you couldn't start.
Prohibited us from going on the mission. Ironically, yeah.
The irony. Okay, so start with yours. I got the second one.
Okay, it's that one. So then now we just guess. I think.
Wait, which
one's
one's
next?
Which one's currently pulled?
My
the one
lever.
that Ryan's on. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's
so
mouth try yours. Okay, so it's not that. So we do Ryan's first.
No, Apollo's first, then mine.
No, it was yours first.
Oh, it's mine.
It's
Okay.
yours first.
Mine first.
Yeah, now Bear.
Now me.
Oh. Mouth, maybe?
Oh,
Nice.
And then this last one. Oh!
Yeah. Get it. There we go. Okay, now we got this guy. Unlocked.
He's puking.
That's me. I'm puking.
Oh, you're puking.
Wait, actually, he's a quest giver. My bad, y'all.
Oh.
He's all right.
Well, maybe he shouldn't be standing in poison. That doesn't seem right.
if you reload your weapon when it's full, he'll do a cool little gun flip.
Ammo here if y'all need it. Sorry to go E3 comms on you.
It's wild that they make you like shoot your gun accurately to hit the enemy.
That's a new gimmick in video games.
Yeah, I don't know if I like.
Oh, what? Don't shoot him! He's a nuclear weapon! Watch out!
Oh!
You're taking me down to 7 HP.
You almost completed your warning before I blew it up.
He's here.
Oh, baby.
Cryptic train.
Oh,
It's a train!
fudge. Do you go for the front or the back or the middle? Or who knows?
I oftentimes go for the caboose. It takes double damage on the skull at the front.
Oh, and the skulls. Right.
I fireballed it.
There's so many enemies around me, jeez. Oh, God. Yeah. Wow.
Ouch. I don't know if there's any Final Fantasy 14 players among us, but you have to not stand in the green line that it's.
Yep,
it's
no, I've recognized that now, yeah.
Final Fantasy 14 players love to be like, oh, it's the hardest game of all time. And then you watch someone do a raid, and the boss goes like, hey, and then like a big line appears on the ground, and 30 seconds later, the line gets engulfed in fire. And then they're like, see, the thing is, you can't stand on the line when the fire comes.
We should,
Why?
There we go.
It's so
We should divvy up like ad control, you know? Like someone should deal with the ads, someone should...
Jesus.
Oh, is it just me, or is NL kind of peak at this game? Who said Who said that? Who said that?
Jeez, dude. I don't know how y'all are staying coordinated here. I'm getting
kinda
smoked
owning.
constantly.
I'm here to call the train, boys.
I'm riding.
We're gonna make it.
Oh,
We're gonna
boy.
make it.
Oh my god, they're taking out my mount, dude.
I'm here.
Jeez.
I'm here at the. Oh no, I'm not. I went the wrong way.
Oh,
Nice. Peak, right?
Oh, look at they
Let's
got
get to
some
that
red
objective.
stuff over here. This looks serious.
I'm with you, brother. I'm going objective mode.
E3 line.
Objective, but look at these guys got super weapons. Actually,
Super
they're
weapons. What are you talking about? Oh, you're far
over
away,
on my
buddy.
ping.
I ain't. Oh god, I fell.
I'm just saying, there could be something real good over there.
Here.
These guys put up shields.
Oh, hey, big explodey guy.
I'm not sure what. It's pointing to the top of this thing.
Yeah.
We got a. Oh,
Yeah,
I
maybe
see.
it's like
I
a jumping
see.
puzzle?
It is a jumping puzzle.
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm on the average George Costanza subplot right now.
How the heck do you get up there?
Oh, the pressure's gonna go. God, I need help. We got
all
multiple
right, we're going to
valves.
Malfi, going to Malfi. Here we go.
Maybe you shouldn't have started.
You gotta keep them in the Q zone, okay?
Understood?
So the left valve lowers the pressure, and the right valve increases it.
En route, brother.
And I'm being attacked.
I'm coming.
Oh no.
We're here.
This one's not stable.
Yeah, I gotta increase that. Yeah.
Taking a position for a flank.
Oh wait,
my
guys,
pigs.
stay here. I can bring a cactus, and it'll be a bonus objective, I believe.
Ooh.
I gotta go
Well,
get the cactus.
well.
What do you mean? What?
I just wanted to go well.
I like well.
I am gonna make your me say that on Tomodachi Island. Now, Chance asking if you could just hit him with like a rain fire really quick.
Rain fire. It's harder to do forced.
Okay, I gotta take this cactus back. Whoa.
Rage.
Oh, you can't be on the horse with it.
Also, you gotta have my me go.
Oh,
I
it's
do
a
need to make her
teleporter.
say my Gamora.
Help me, guy. I gotta escort the baby. Please don't say this weekend prepared you for this.
But honestly, like if you were living in Shidler, this is probably what it fucking felt like.
You gotta jump that attack, apparently.
Oh yeah, you do. Hi, germs.
Shoot the skulls!
Gotcha.
One more on the top, or two more.
I don't see any
They're like
skulls.
guarded by it. What the hell? There we go.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh right, he's doing the jumpies.
Yep. There he
That
goes.
was awesome.
God,
My
easy
kill.
peasy.
My kill.
My kills.
Hey, Anel, I'm your biggest fan in Mount Pleasant. That's unlikely. I have a fan in Mount Pleasant who, they work at a cool bar and restaurant that I've never been to. But I remember them typing, hey, I'm in Mount Pleasant. Have you ever been to this place? And I said, no, that looks too cool for me. And then they said it is. And then they got some kind of, not, wait, yes, I've been there. Vintage and something. Wait, you might actually be my biggest fan in Mount Pleasant if you visited the restaurant that the other fan works at. Wait a second. You might have ticked over into biggest fan category then. That's kind of crazy. Hey, NL, I only watch on YouTube, but I watched The 40-Year-Old Virgin recently. Didn't think it was that good. Thought you should know. Oh, you must be the first Gen Z to not fuck with Judd Apatow. Nah, man. It came for free with your fucking birth year, starting with a 2. I already knew that. You weren't there in 05 when it came out in theaters. How do you feel about the Whitecaps getting kicked out? So honestly, I didn't really know that much about it. I knew there was scuttlebutt that the Whitecaps might lose their team, like have it moved. But I didn't know how real it was until I went to the Whitecaps subreddit and I saw that every single post was like, fuck all owners of this team forever. And then I was like, oh shit, they're actually losing it. Like it's actually... Like, if it was just like, I wish the media would stop reporting on the relocation rumor, that would be one thing, but they're literally like, it looks like this shit is written in the stars, which sucks ass because the Whitecaps are apparently, like, awesome. So I definitely, I feel for the Whitecaps fans over that one, because it's like they seem to have done very well for themselves in MLS. I see people walking around, like, all the time in Whitecaps gear, but also, like, B, it's the, like, one Vancouver sports team that doesn't suck, so... Did you kill Mr. New PC? People got mad at me for making RAM so expensive, so I took it out of my title. RAM actually is insane, though. Well, yeah, I know because, like, my HVAC guy was telling me RAM was insane. He says he shoots drone videos, and then he brings the videos, like, into his PC to edit them. But his RAM got busted. If he ever imports a file over 400 megabytes, his computer blue screens. And he's like saving up for new RAM because RAM's like $600 a stick or something like that right now. Like he was losing his mind, and honestly, I think he was right to do so. 400 megabytes? Yeah, I swear to you, he said 400 megabytes. And then I said, that's not a lot. And he went, yeah, I know. Especially when you're dealing with video. Doubles block from a card, then goes to sleep for 2 turns. You know what, man? Let's try it out. I've literally I haven't ever given it the time of day. Just to be frank with you. That was begging for a Daniel Plainview. To be honest with you, I've never even given it the time of day. That may change right now. Post haste. HW, draft a letter. Take narration. Daniel Plainview sounds like Bane without the mask. Fuck. They fucking figured out the... They figured out the fucking impression. No! 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 But the Jack Nicholson is singular. The Jack Nicholson is based on nothing but his spirit. Why don't you show your pie hole and give me an anchor relic? It's got there's a certain things in there. There's elements of other characters. Christian Slater's certainly in there. Maybe a few other individuals as well. I actually think we discard this, believe it or not. Other day I learned that as someone with a mole, I can do a De Niro just by pulling a sad face. That's very valuable. I do want to say, I had a De Niro for a while, but I can only get my face to do it if I don't think about it. Like if I try to think about getting that like the Muppet face with like the upside down frown, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Beaker from the Muppets? Well, that's kind of what I'm going for, but I can't get there, man. I can't get there. Is John the most competitive first name leaderboard? Nah, man. I mean, these days, Olivia's giving it a run for his money. Basically, long story short, if you don't have a child in your life, you may not know that every child on Earth between the age of 0 and 9 is named Olivia. How old are the Khaleesi girls now? Can I say something? All the hand-wringing over... I think I did this bit a while ago, so I apologize. Librarian, can you back this up? I find the Khaleesi stuff, I find it virtue signaling. I think there's like 9 to 10 people on Earth named Khaleesi and 100,000 people that are like, I feel so bad for them. Bro, it's okay. They'll be all right. Like, can I get a little crazy and say... It's kind of about as embarrassing to be named Khaleesi, even if the character ended as the good guy. Like, it's bad enough to just be named Khaleesi to start with. Like, it doesn't make it that much worse than in Season 8, she kind of broke bad. Everyone, like, they're leaving Reddit comments like, oh, rip to all the people who named their kid Khaleesi now that she's a bad guy. Bro, they named their kid Khaleesi. They got bigger problems. Anyone else go to school with an A, B, C, D, E? No, I didn't. And can I say something? If this is true, I apologize, but you didn't either. I don't believe that you did. What about all the adults named Quasimodo? Okay, well, listen. Your parents named you Quasimodo. It's kind of your fault for being an ugly baby. No disrespect. My friend's mom is named Karen. Okay, that's one you can be a little sympathetic for, but like at the same time, I don't feel sorry because people are judging them based on the name. I feel sorry because of the fact that probably every time they meet someone, they have to endure some kind of comment that's like, oh, that's an unfortunate name. But it's really, isn't it only unfortunate because of the fact that you're having the conversation about how unfortunate it is? Like, being a Karen doesn't innately mean that you complain to management. I'm pretty sure, like, the haircut is what makes you evil, not the name. So I would blame the barber more than I would blame, you know, your parents on that one. You definitely know some people with the haircut. My toxic trait is that I think the Karen haircut looks good. I actually think the Karen haircut looks awesome. Now, sometimes they go a little too far with it. They shave it a little too high up or something like that, and they make it a little too angled. But there are good Karen haircuts out there, man. But you're asking a bald guy for hair opinions. This is the worst take you've ever had? Nah, man, you've seen the haircut wear people. You haven't seen people wear the haircut like I have. You ever see Kate Gosselin? What's a bad haircut then? Oh, I don't know. I think the broccoli haircut's kind of fire too. I don't think I ever had enough hair to, even as a child, to have done the broccoli haircut. Well, I think if you're like 14, the broccoli haircut probably feels awesome, man. Worst take was calling stretching fake. Don't go to Google Scholar. There's horrible news for you at Google Scholar. Put your palms on the floor while standing up right now, buddy. Yeah, but I don't necessarily think like that has any merit to it, you know? Like, I'm not saying it doesn't. All I'm saying is like, what if it doesn't? If LeBron stretches, I'm a stretch too. Okay, listen. That's a logic that ends up with you watching Tom and Jerry before school. Which actually, in some circumstances, might be the play. But if he loses this fight, it invalidates all his takes. Sorry, librarian. It was before the fall, when they wrote it on the wall, when there wasn't even any Hollywood. This game stinks. It's like a deck load of cards. Who made this? Fred Fun? Nous sommes des soleils? No. We are not the sun, bro. You're talking like as my mistress's eyes or some shit like that. Who do you think I am, Shakespeare? I was watching Chibley's stream. He did a Myers-Briggs personality test. How the fuck does the Myers-Briggs Foundation know that William Shakespeare was like INTF or something like that? How the fuck do they know that he lived 600 years ago, bro? There's no shot they know that. They think we're stupid, man. Yo, this PSG versus Bayern match is crazy. Oh, yeah, I'm hearing it's the most high-scoring football game ever. The score is 1-0. Oh, man. That means 1-0. It felt real nice. It felt real nice to say it, is all I'm going to say, man. Somebody's got to make the bold joke. And the thing about jokes is that there's always a little truth in them. But someone's got to make the bold joke that they don't be scoring a lot of goals in football matches most of the time. What about Brazil versus Germany? Okay, that was literally 12 years ago. Also, I like soccer. We got to save the Whitecaps. Chat, how can I save the Whitecaps? I'm not buying the team. I'm pretty sure it's Steve Nash is one of the owners. He's got me cleared. Find someone to buy it. Some of the cope on the Whitecaps subreddit, like it's gallows humor, but it made me laugh. They were like, our only hope is to convince Chip Wilson's kids to get interested in soccer, so the Lululemon guy decides to buy the team as a vanity project. And I'm like, man, if that's... Has anyone ever thought to ask Chip Wilson if he'll buy the... I wonder if anyone's ever slid that across Chip Wilson's desk, considering we have, like, I don't know, 2 billionaires who live in our city. Give them better concession cuts at BC Place. It is fucked up that the whole thing is going to fall apart because they only get, like, 10% of concession sales or something like that. Like, that's criminal, man. Whitecaps are 8-0-1. They're really good, man. That's the worst part. I mean, fuck it, bro. I don't even watch soccer. I'd probably rather have the Whitecaps than the Canucks. It could change if we get the first pick in the in the draft. That would really help. They're not Edmonton, no can do. Bro, I added another team to the I'll be mad if they win the lottery list. Obviously, Toronto's on there. Obviously, University of South Florida's on there. But if the Islanders win, I think I'm going to be pissed too. Not because I hate the Islanders, but because they just got Hunter Schafer. They literally won the draft lottery to get Hunter Schafer. There's no shot they should be winning 2 draft lotteries with such low odds. Habs versus Bolts is sick. It's literally, it's one of the best well, I was going to say let's not go crazy, but I was going to say it's one of the best playoff series I've ever seen. But I think it's just I'm blinded by the youthful swag on the Montreal Canadiens. And the fact, like, my whole life until I moved to Vancouver, I was a Canadiens fan. And even the teams that were pretty good were full of, like, old motherfuckers. And they never had, like, exciting young players. The most exciting player they had was, like, Saku Koivu. And then, and I mean, he's the GOAT, don't get me wrong. But also Alexei Kovalev, who, like, 2 out of 3 nights would not do anything. And then 1 out of 3 nights would get, like, 5 points. So the fact that they have, like, I don't know, at least 3 young players who are, like, under the age of 24 and are actually good and exciting is kind of mind-blowing for me, to be honest. Wild versus Stars, too. Yeah, I hope Quinn Hughes' experience is, like, nothing but misery for the rest of his life. In all, I said TOS to say, I was going to say in all domains, even beyond the professional. I do hope his heart is broken in the first, in his first series here. And then I also hope that the same thing happens next year. And then he leaves Minnesota. I hope that he leaves Minnesota having never accomplished anything, and the Wild I hope their subreddit for the rest of my life is just full of people being like, the Quinn Hughes trade was like the beginning of the end. That's pretty much, that would be like a dream come true for me. I didn't say I wanted to erase his existence. I said I wanted him to suffer. Like, I don't want him to get physically hurt, but I want him to be in, like, a psychological bind, for sure. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm going to make a little bet, by the way. I'm going to make a bet that one of these question marks is a damn shop. What the fuck is this luck? Here it comes. How come your runs always look like this and mine are so jacked up? It must be something to do with the game. True change comes from within, buddy. Oh. What the fuck? Yo, what just happened? It finally happened. This is the fake merchant? Ah! Shout out Justin Bieber. You know, my mom told me she got embarrassed because she was listening to the radio and she was like, this song sounds really nice. And then she found out it was a Justin Bieber song. I remember my uncle, who was a huge fan of Kiss and also the glam rock band T-Rex. He was so excited because he found a new song that he liked, and then he showed it to us, and it was by Hanson. It was like Hanson's post bop song, but like several years later, and he himself felt like he could not recover from the generational aura loss. Which, to be honest, I mean, I can understand it, man. I mean, even myself, I have Detroit Rock City on my Peloton playlist. Every time it comes on, I skip it. I'm like, why is this shit on the playlist, man? 4-2 for PSG. Okay, wait, I apologize for my words and my deeds. Actually, like, that does seem like a very high-scoring, very high-scoring football match. Do you know Blue Jeans? Like the pant or the K-pop band? I feel like it's like, what kind of pants... Go with me on this one. What kind of pants does the Pink Panther wear? Denim, 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 denim. Denim. It's kind of a riff on an old classic, but he doesn't wear any. He has slacks. Can I get a check on that? I've never seen a Pink Panther movie. Chad, be honest. I know you're mad. I know you're mad that I'm standing on business on this run. It's okay. You can be mad. I'm so fucking mad. I watched to see you win. Oh, don't. It's beneath you to just tell lies. No need to go in chat and tell lies, misrepresent the whole situation. I root for you in all other games, but in this one I want you to fail. That's fair, because it means, you know why? Because the videos are so good, it means you get more of them. The more I lose, the more videos you get. I am 100% convinced that Mega Crit gives streamers a different experience from the rest of us. Despite having a deck 50% larger than mine with half as many block cards, you still manage to draw them exactly when you need, while I will go multiple hands in a row without seeing one. And this isn't even far-fetched, as you can actually put in a special code that I'm sure they gave you to promote the game. Play the game as the rest of us do and see if you can win without cheating. Nah, sorry, nephew. I'm sorry to say. First off, that's W bait. But also, what can I say? It's honestly... It's just the 3,000 hours difference, man. I know a lot of people just got into Slay the Spire 2 because it just came out, but playing a little Slay the Spire, you know, playing it for 8 years gives you some pretty good habits. And also, if I may say so, some pretty bad ones. Curious what your win rates are? I don't know. Let's fucking check the character stats, man. Not too damn good. 43 wins, 32 losses. On the Ironclad, we're at 9-5. The Silent, we're at 10-10. Regent, we're at... Well, I don't want to say it. I don't really want to say it. Necrobinder, we're at 8-4. And then Defect, we're at 7-2, man. Whenever you... I don't want a Stone Humidifier, bro, because we ain't resting. Give me 2 transforms. Holy fuck. Wait, they synergize? Maybe I am on the streamer client, bro. This is awesome. First attack each turn does 50% additional damage. This is incredible, man. I'll take a clumsy for a random relic. Oh, all of the attacks we add to our deck for the rest of the game are going to be upgraded? Oh, shit. Bro's going to lose this run. Why are you talking like Julie Delpy at the end of Before Sunset? You ain't Julie Delpy. I am? Oh my god, Julie! Julie, I loved you in, But I'm a Cheerleader. I didn't expect to see you there, but I loved you. Julie, we loved you, Julie. We did. We loved Defy. Why do you sound like Trump? It's a coincidence, Julie. It's just mere happenstance, Julie. They're saying don't play the card that makes you lose strength. Before you play your attacks, they're saying play the attacks first, Julie. They don't love you like I love you, Julie. So someone said, do you ever worry that your voice will get stuck in Trump cadence and you'll never be able to get it back? Yes. Yes, 100%. I do worry about that. And it sometimes does go down like that, to be honest with you. There are times I find myself talking with a little bit of a Trump cadence. Without the impression, but with the Trump cadence, which is a scary thought. Is Ludwig actually here? Wouldn't that be something, man? But it was crazy when my wife pulled into chat yesterday and said, did you know Ludwig is inbred? But then she was telling me about it last night at dinner. And I gotta say, it put a lot of things into perspective for me. Have you seen his face? He's literally handsome. There are some thumbnails, I think, where it appears that some malevolent individual has like photoshopped one eye to be smaller than the other one, or like offset a little bit. He's handsome, but his eyes are fucked. The asymmetry gives you something to look at. If you're too symmetrical, the human brain rejects it and goes, that's artifice. His parents are cousins. See that? No, his grandparents. Okay, we almost put out a hit on him there. Parents being cousins is crazy. Grandparents is like, that might be the norm, man. One set of your grandparents being first cousins doesn't even seem that bad to me. I mean, certainly it can't possibly be worse than like the microplastics rich world that we've grown up in. Oh good, I got another curse. Anyone in chat ever kissed their cousin? Chat, you don't have to answer that. I wish, man. That's so crazy. All I'm going to say, well, no, I'm not going to say this. But it would be funny to say, the dude who literally created evolution said that it's okay. And I know that because he married his own cousin, bro. Applejack is my favorite pony. I don't know about that. If I'm being honest with you, I'm not 100% sure about that. I know Rainbow Dash is the one with the rainbow tail. There's Fluttershy. I feel like Fluttershy might be orange. Can I get a confirmation on that, one way or the other? Yellow? Is there an orange one? Does any pony know what I'm talking about when I say this? That's Applejack. Okay. Applejack is orange. Unsettling lamp! We definitely want to come here. Why do so many chatters know this? I mean, don't make me back them up here because they were giving me hella grief on Twitter in like 2013 for saying, I think this brony thing is a fad, but it's because they were 14 in like 2012, or maybe they were 12 in 2012. Like, that's why they know. You guys, I know this is a recurring bit, but you guys were on my fucking ass for saying that shit. You were saying it's not a phase, Mom. And I was like, this just seems, no disrespect, because maybe you're right and I want to believe you. But I would be stunned if for most of you this wasn't a phase. It would be very surprising to me. You're telling me bronies are still a thing? Well, without ruining anybody's life, not only is it still like kind of a thing, but the ones who are still doing it, I respect them more because they were obviously in it for the right reasons. They weren't just in it like because it was hip in the moment. They were in it because of the central tenets or whatever. So those are as far as I'm concerned, those are the true believers. How smooth-brained am I if Black Diamond Bay is my favorite Bob Dylan song? I think there's multiple different ways to play this. One is, well, I'd say for certain, you're either an absolute moron, or alternatively, you're the smartest Bob Dylan fan of all time. It depends on, did you arrive on that after listening to thousands and thousands of hours of Bob Dylan? If so, I think you're the smartest Bob Dylan fan that's ever existed. If you heard 5 songs, and that's just the one that you went, oh, this is the cutest one, then I think that you've got some work to do. But the bar isn't high. The bar is never higher. He's the greatest songwriter in the United States of America. Now in Japan, I don't know because I don't speak Japanese, but they're probably doing some good stuff over there too, if I had to guess. Not a great singer though? Yeah, but who cares? This ain't American Idol, bro. He's making art. D-Train's an insane movie, but I kind of like it. Oh, you should kind of like it because it's actually good. It also is one of the reasons, one of the many movies that solidifies why I will never sell my Jack Black stock. He has that dog in him, man. We gotta get him off the fucking Minecraft teat. Shit. Clearly you didn't watch Anaconda. That's literally like a self-own to waste your time or money watching Anaconda. I'm not gonna take any responsibility for that. Like, does he do some movies for the money? Yeah, bro. Obviously he does some movies for the money. If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 7, 8. Say that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! Oh! I didn't even have shit in my draw pile, man. Oh wait, you're dead anyway. That wasn't even bad. I didn't even read it. I literally just clicked it. I meant to read it, but I sent a mess. This is why I don't stream after 2, man. Give me my cards that do damage, please. We have one of my cards that does damage. Nah, man, I might eat dirt on this one. Nice order. I have lethality. I have to. I know you're saying play the 0-cost Osni card because then it cycles back into your hand. I would rather it do 75% more damage on my card that does 60 damage, but maybe I'm a different kind of beast. All I need to do is draw 5 cards and then play Eidolon. Transfigure on Barry would have gone crazy. Yeah, what happened to Transfigure, man? Is there? I should be able to click on it and see where I fucked up. I put it on friendship like a fucking idiot, man. What was I thinking? I don't need 8 energy. Tell me why someone on my friends list named Choo Choo just went live playing Deadlock and their avatar is the NLSS splash screen, man. What the fuck are we doing here? Who are you, man? I don't know you. That's Bear. Okay, never mind. I do know him. W Queen, you got me. Anyway, but it was still a good run regardless. I should have played Transfigure properly. For now, though, /marker Slay the Spire. I'm going to send you over to my wife's stream. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you did, click the like button is what I would say if this was a YouTube video. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. What are we going to do on Wednesday? We have to go back to Tomodachi Life now that I added fuck-ass 83-year-old Brian Wilson to the island. And Niles Crane. And can I just say, you're not ready for Brian Wilson's voice. Because he... in the same way that Bob Dylan has a certain cadence in Tomodachi Life, I managed to get the vocoder to give kind of like a little bit of that classic Brian Williams harmony. You know, when he goes like, there are words we both should say. He hits a note I can't hit. Don't talk. Put your head. Not Brian Williams, my bad. That's the dude from the... it's the dude from NBC, right? Anyway. Bye. I love it when you suck me like that and when you close them. Give me the shivers 2, 3, and baby, we're gonna go till I split your crack. And when you see the party's over, then you throw it right back. Cause I said, ooh, something, was I close? He doesn't say that? He says something like that. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you suck me off, I go. And don't ever look, baby, with your ripped up jeans and your skin tight jeans and your teenage jeans tonight. That's a banger too. But you didn't have to suck me off. Put my underpants down and throat my member, but you didn't have to bite it off and spit it out and get me feel so low. What? Something like it's so. I didn't write the song, dude. It's something like that, okay? Leave those parodies to Justin. I still think about it every time I hear the song, which is like every 80s ride on Peloton. John Cougar Mellencamp's Jack and Diane. Sucking off chili dudes inside the morgue's deep freeze. Jack's wearing a winter coat. He's got a pillow underneath his knees. Let them rock, let them roll. Let the Bible belt come and save my soul. think about your piss is on my lips like all the time. Because your piss is on my lips. Because your piss, I can't resist. Because your piss is on my lips. When I turn out the lights. I have Vanessa Carlton's song stuck in my head, except it's sucking a dick downtown, sucking fast, stations past and I'm homebound. And I throat you. I don't know why I'm using throat. I guess because you need a lot of synonyms for suck in order to make the song feel clever. And I piss you.